This video is an introduction to the risks of stock investing. Hello, I'm Peter Martin with Trading 212, and in this Basics of Investing video, we're going to take a look at the risks of putting money into shares in a general way before moving on to take a look at how to place a stop loss with Trading 212's web app and how to set a price alert as ways of helping to manage your risk. So first of all, are there risks involved in investing in shares? Well, the simple answer to that is yes, there are risks. Investing in shares is considered a higher risk investment than cash investments, such as putting your money in a savings account or investing money in bonds. Generally speaking, we normally expect the risk of an investment to correlate in some way to the potential return. An investor, after all, isn't going to take on additional risk unless they have the promise of potentially higher returns as a kind of compensation for taking on that extra risk. Now, in a future video, I'm going to break down some of the specific risks that a share investor might face, things like liquidity risk, currency risk, systemic risk, and show you how to mitigate some of these risks by diversifying a portfolio. For this video, I just want to keep things really simple though. And the thing that you need to bear in mind is that stocks can go down as well as up. Although the stock market as a whole has historically shown attractive rates of return, crucially, stock market doesn't move in a straight line, so that we can have long periods of lulls in between the periods where the stock market is going up generally. And these can be tricky to navigate in the short term. What this means, when you invest money in a company, at some point your investment may be worth less than you bought it for. And at that point, managing the risk is in your hands. What I wanted to show you now is a simple way to give an instruction to close out your position if the share price moves against you by a certain amount that you specify. This is called a stop loss. And I'm also going to show you how to set up a price alert so that you can keep on top of how your investment is moving. So let's just look at how to do that now using the web app. Okay, so here I am in the web app. I'm in practice mode, and I'm looking at a chart of ITV PLC. So what I'm going to do is right click on the chart and select Open Detailed Trade Box. Up pops the trade box, and in this we can see the buy and the sell price, and we can specify the quantity that we want to invest in ITV. Now I want to buy 100 shares, so I'm going to buy 100 shares of ITV PLC. The price currently is 135.7 pence. If I'm buying 100 shares at 135.7 pence, it means that my investment value is £135.70. We can see that at the bottom of the trade box, it says order value £135.70. It also tells me the stamp duty that I'd be paying on this investment, and then it gives me a grand total of those two values combined. These are dynamic values, so as the share price changes, these values will change. Everything will change dynamically as the share price changes in this box if it needs to. So also, as well as giving my instruction to buy some shares in ITV, what I also want to do is to give an instruction to get rid of my shares if it moves against me by a certain amount. So I'm going to try and manage my risk by doing this. So in the bottom right hand quadrant of the trade box, it says it has this area for specifying stop loss. Stop loss is written in red there, and we do this by expressing our instruction in terms of the price of the share. So I'm going to put in 114 pence. If the share price drops to 114, I'm saying here, I don't want the position anymore, take me out of it. So I will sell my shares at that point. And just below that price, there's this bit that says distance. So this box is telling me how far away that stop is, and it's 21.8 pence away. And with 100 shares, 21.8 pence, that means that I would be losing £21.80. My investment would be sold at a value that's £21.80 less than the value was when I bought it. So I'm going to click Confirm Buy now. And we get a message very quickly saying the order's been placed and the order has been executed. And then at the bottom of the screen, we can see my open positions. I have a position in EasyJet that I'd already bought previously. I bought 10 shares of EasyJet, and then above that, my new position. I bought 100 shares in ITV. I bought it at 135 0.75 pence. Next to that is just a current valuation of the share price, and it uses that to calculate a total running result. And then we have a stop loss where my stop loss is 114 pence. That's just saying where we will sell out. Now, if I wanted to edit that, I could just double click here and change that price. Let's say I just want to move it up to 115 pence and then click confirm. And there I have moved my stop loss. What I could also do, if I don't necessarily want to work a stop loss, you could just actually set up an alert. So once again, if I right click and just choose set price alert, what this would do is I can put in, so I might want to put something a bit closer to let me know it's getting close to my stop. So let's say if I want to put it at 120, I click confirm, then my price alert is set, and I will now be sent a notification from the app if the share price goes down to 120 pence. So that was how to set up a price alert and a stop loss using the web app. Don't forget you can download for free native mobile apps for iOS and Android, and you'll find links to those in the video description below. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to risk. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button and give us a like, or why not share your thoughts with us in the comments section. We do read each one. As I said earlier, I'll be doing a follow-up video with a bit more information about the risks of investing, along with how to diversify a portfolio, and there'll be plenty of other investment videos coming your way in the future. If you click on the subscribe button and select the alarm bell icon, you'll get a notification for every new video. That's all for now from me, Peter Martin, and Trading 212. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.